what this year tete leke into your tea why you may way about it you meka when you dear me de me mpa bo ne se otwedi ampon nankasa obeto ni supa egu abrabo so usikasem wapomodne wade sua no aware so na aso aba na wanya bi ate na dankwa mo hia me awama me so bi wo se me sen amen aha aya Adom TV na dwumedi we Nkuranhyensem mre me am ti dwama me de ho chia me edi am jeso e osomfo ni teko tego ba ko pe ene so me to so akawo ni awoyo ni amamra ese odi bubra wa hu se okoto kaya ebeya dine se ode kan makosi eposo okokoro bite la anampo temasa utwi kan no epono so da bi cars are made to function on the streets chase nam anakai so obetwi wo moto we ne kwan so saa so na plane wo we entimi si kwan mu enante etufa wiemu. So everything that was made for a reason and a purpose. Wo di banchi dua che form eso banchi wo dua bayire etia eso bayire kontomire ase menkena wo ho mango dua eso mango dua. Everything that was made with a material to bear certain things. Therefore, God also gave you a mind for a reason. Nyankopon wanfa wa adwena nche obi adwene mu. Wa adwene ekura won ode hyewutim. And obo wo se ne seso. So God may give you a mind to carry out the mandate to live according to his attributes. Na mechira on ma bia se utimi ehunu so yie. Sentia onyame bo se de obo won. Dedi kan God gave you the power of reason as a human being. Onyame ma utimi dia etimi adwene esakranse mu. Ehumi Yakopon humi go mu no, the breath that God shared with you was a breath of his attributes in you. You don't have to just know God, just to pray to God, just to fast, but you have to represent God in your capacity as a human being. Yes, that was you. Yeah, you are a father. A traso. So, ultimately, death to be a dinner. Unyamin and Namwe. Unyamin only wine or your boy, dear. Unyamin wine or can sampa. Unyamin wine or that or daddy. Unyamin wine, Unyami and Quantas or man quan a banyaman. What did I make an say? Unyamino or Mahoto a senipa. Say a casa obi man quamba we are sea. Oyani ebia a can obia kuma. No casa, Papa, when you are Bible, or Mammy what Tommy is 1 minute panamqua. A casa way on qua, as what far day we know a sacremu, knife of fro. So you are a person who are made to give life to non-living things. As a carpenter ni, Ohunia, no sin near the Yakuyanempa, Wama and qua abenuamu. And to also so dear now man quabemu to show that you are God. In fact, God gave you a mind to reason, to think, to process information, to make judgments, to have a viewpoint, to have understanding, and to come to conclusions, and to formulate ideas, and to imagine the future. When I mean, I joined them on the mood, Papa said the about me, I travel funny, said they were daching by na bemu. Imagination. So, but you are funny or daching. Say, best says in your mamu, a 50 no mamma, the young now what didn't you actually na ama brabo into I do one farm. And I want 400 uncle show beans. I say, when you pan in piano and on your suit, there be God gave you a mind of your own. And therefore, you need to develop that mindset to be in alignment with God's thinking patterns. Now, no, so for we say, and you know, adwene. Now, only pound to me, you say, I'm so boy, wait, adwene. Indeed, his thoughts are not your thoughts, but you can learn to think like God. Your thoughts are not my thoughts, but you can learn to think like me if you study my values. So, so you can think like God by understanding the values that underpin God's thinking patterns and behavior. then you can think like God. Ya sorry, atramos, nti enye yeda. Esa se subane ene ne ya asase ye da na die no. Ayira ye na pare ye. Ye de ane se address Sunday. Ye da was hey na sofo be gina ho. Na sofo na dwanum sa ne apon. Sabi ye sofo nya na dwa o manu. Asore ko aya disuande ase wusua na wunu nyame su ne ban na di wabrabom ke ne saa ke ho beto ye. Ede na so bo nyankopon. O Christoni. We are Muslim. What are the values that you are pursuing in your life? What values inform your decisions and choices? Are they the values of the world or the values of God? Don't forget, you are made a vehicle. You cannot ride on the ocean or the river. So when you begin to change God's attributes, you are becoming like a car placed on a sea. You will drown or you rust. Onipa, so we see Nyankopon su ne ba o de hye omu. Na pese oba dia opa optete pansam. Ene ene. Dodo na atete pansam. Dodo na awensa ewuo. Dodo na ware aseye. Woni a ebrabrabo mu no. Enyina so ne se ya atete Nyankopon su ba na atete pansam no. Ene ebre. You know what? Whatever be the case, don't forget that God gave you a mind to reason. God gave you a mind to think. Wan fa wa dwena nkɔhye obi adwene mu. Mo de wa dwene ehye wo nkwa wutimu. Enti emre do esa wo sesa mu na obi sa say edi enti Nyankopɔn ma adwene. Wa fa ma adwene nkɔ ma me kura na me yere. Ada Nyankopɔn fa ma adwene hye papa de ma me etim na ode ma de ma me. Se ebeya madwene adwen foforo se ebeya madwene se onipa a onyame abone se ne so na medi kan afifi nemam na madwene wo kyena ho bebo bere ntino de madwene ma me no. You know what? We live through the cultures of the world, but it is time you define your own culture based on the values of God, based on the vision of God for your life. Onyame obo wo no o ni so de hunu bi o de bo wo. Why did God make you? Sorry, why did God make you? I didn't go upon your war. Said I would tell you, if you think one answer. So, when I show one, I show any no show. I show one, sir. Warfare. O sumbo. Now that's what a many pebia anti to that antadia. And I may we are seeing your mouth from the table. Now you nyame mapa. Sibranene Jina Precope, Nakacho say, I am an image of God. And I'm mandated to follow the mandate given to me by God by re-engineering the attributes that God gave me. One of the attributes is for me to be able to think and to imagine my future. Onyame show the norm show ma. Oma tumi abetumi adwene abrabo mu a ede nyansa bata abrabo ho na bebe wadu no waboatra na ye de adware wo. Sempo betumi ahwe wo kina na wahye so kina de be yi asene na wadi akire aye de sefata. That makes you follow the mandate of God. I told you, sir, one of the attributes of God is the power of thinking. Dwanjunepa, nyensuye papa, ne se fire juma. Aha, ena me no be sie. Edi am je so eye ni tekotego. Ohwe me da se pa nyame nhira wate. Na me na Adom TV adwuma ekofo nyina ase ni production team. Thomas, Priscilla, ena eja webek ampedu. Ena mo amugu Adom TV amobo a nyina adwumadie ba e. Onyame nhira mo. Na men kanchira wo se woni onyame ntina enya fide ne mfiri na koso ara hwe badwuma dwumadie no